Prolific Sports Critics. I am Antoine.
I'm Will to the Burts.
And we got some nice little stuff to talk about today. Just saw the fight. We fresh off heavyweight. Was that a unification? Ortiz had a belt. I think he had a belt.
He should have. I mean, undefeated.
All right, so we just got off a heavyweight, great heavyweight fight. Luis Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder. Man, what you think of this fight, bro?
I don't know. It's up there. It's like it's easily the top 5 of the best fights I've ever seen live, I guess you could say. I mean, yeah.
Best? Like,
in the top 5?
Okay,
easily.
damn, okay.
I mean, then, I don't know, man. The heavyweight's been so whack over the last decades.
It was good to see a fight,
It feels good to see a good heavyweight fight where
yeah.
motherfuckers actually fighting.
Let me break down who these two fighters are real quick. You got Deontay Wilder. He got the WBC heavyweight title. He is very athletic fighter. He likes to his defense is not nothing you will see in anybody else. Like he's not like, he don't fight just like a regular boxer, dude.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? He kind of fight like a street fighter almost.
Right.
Somebody said he kind of remind him of Prince Nassim, the way he uses, because he get off balance a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some people say it's kind of sloppy, but it works though. And I witnessed it myself because I was kind of in the camp of, he kind of a little too sloppy for me. I like his power and I respect him, but I like, trained boxers over, I like the sweet science over just a street fighter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
a
saying?
slugger. Yeah, gotcha.
But you know what? That boy, his power, man, his power unmatched right now, man. Because he get these wide windmill shots, and he start throwing those, and when you get hit by one of them, lights out.
And then he come in with he charged. Like he charged in with that motherfucker. He throw it with this sometimes. Like
I know. It comes from every angle.
Yeah, do hands like gold or something, dude. It's crazy.
So okay, Luis Ortiz, he's more of a technical fighter. He's a counter puncher.
Southpaw.
That's right. He is a southpaw. He's a Cuban. So Cubans are known for their amateur boxing, and he was an amateur boxer for a long time. He's a lot older than Wilder. He's like I think he 38, and Wilder was what? Wilder about 30?
32.
Okay, Wilder 32. So Wilder younger. He's in his 30s, but he's still young enough to. He's still not as old as Ortiz. Ortiz 38. So they've been talking about this fight for a while. And Wilder called out Ortiz. So matter of fact, on the when he came to his fight, when Ortiz won his last fight, they did a little talking. They did, how when the boxer get in the ring, talk that shit to you, be like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So he told him he gonna whoop his ass. The translator was like, that was like, motherfucker, you bitch. That shit fucked me up, bro. But yeah, it was a war, dog. It was a straight war.
Good Ortiz had a strategy all the way through. I don't know, man. You found yourself, like, if you wasn't rooting for Ortiz, you found yourself rooting for him because at his technique and what his game plan was like real amazing to me. Like, he kept him guessing. Even when
I'm gonna tell you this,
dude. I like that.
Wilder, like you said, he liked to charge in, and every time he charged in, Ortiz had something waiting for his ass.
Yeah.
And that made him hesitate this whole fight to charge in.
Right.
Because he did it in the first round, and he clipped his ass a couple times.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay. And every time he saw something, he charged in. He's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? and bink. You know what I'm saying? He had something for his ass.
He didn't ever lose his eyes. He didn't ever close his eyes and get unfocused. He stayed his eyes right on there. Yeah. Right on him.
Hey,
like,
I gained a lot of respect for Ortiz.
Nuts.
Even though he lost, I gained a lot of respect for him in this fight. Because he brought it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every time, and because Wilder, a lot of times when he get a fighter, when he get wild like that, he'll throw fighters off. And Ortiz stayed focused and fought back. Like every time he pushed, he stood his ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I liked about seeing that fight. how he didn't just get intimidated. It was like, oh, this dude crazy. I ain't coming. Nah, when he came, like, come on, bring it. You know what I'm saying?
Good
and he
ass
had a
fight.
counter for him.
Good ass fight.
So
We needed that.
Yeah. So the result of the fight was that 10th round?
Yeah, it was the 10th.
10th round knockout. Deontay Wilder knocked out Ortiz in the 10th round.
Yeah, it was over.
But while Ortiz had the fight won on the scorecards, did he have win on your scorecard?
Oh yeah, and I had like I don't know, like these referees, man, they fuck with your head a little bit, because if he would have stopped it in the 7th round, even though I know Wilder is the champ and you gotta let the
Ortiz
champ,
had him in the 7th round, dude.
You have to let the champ lose the fight. Like, you can't let the ref take over. But anybody else, they probably would have jumped in and stopped that fight in the 7th round, because he was dazed. He was done.
Yeah.
Wilder hit
him with some shots and had Ortiz hit Wilder with some shots that had him like woozy.
Yeah, he was done.
His legs was woozy. He was moving around.
He clinched him and everything. It was over.
Oh well, he had to clinch.
Yeah,
and he did some okay clinching, but sometimes he couldn't get him, and he was tagging him. And what I don't like, man, when I saw the referee, he had him in trouble. He made out the 7th round, and
they called a doctor over there
after the round.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got to do that shit before he sit down and in between the round. Right. So you gave him extra time to get his legs back.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You cannot do that. And
somebody called it. Somebody called him.
Yeah, Paulie Malignaggi was saying that in the commentator booth, like, you can't do that. You give him extra time to get his legs back. Nah.
Yeah.
That was a bad.
And you back out there.
Right, but if you know he was hurt and you need the doctor to look at him, you had a doctor look at him
immediately when he
right after that round. Yeah. Soon as that bell ring, you be like, hey, look at him before he sit down. Make sure he can continue this fight. But the bell was ringing. He's like, oh yeah, hold on, let me look at it. Now you get over there. And it's like you just gave him an extra minute.
That's a momentum shift, because if Ortiz
that could have cost Ortiz the fight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because he had him.
Yeah, and his whole game plan is probably when the 8th round start, charge him again.
Right, but now he got his legs back, because usually after that he was recovering, and after that he got stronger every round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even though Ortiz, like the 8th and the 9th, Ortiz still was staying tight. I kept telling him to stay tight. If y'all would have saw me, y'all be like, this motherfucker crazy. He can't hear you. But I kept telling him to stay tight, because if you get loose.
What can you do, man, when Ortiz get to going crazy?
That's probably the best. I don't know. That's the best. That's the best we seen as far as somebody fighting him, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What's his name went the distance? The dude that
from Haiti,
yeah,
the one that
he went the distance with him, but he turned around and knocked him out in the rematch. That's why he said he knocked out every opponent he fought.
He has.
But that's what I'm saying. When he get to going that wild windmill shit, man, motherfuckers, they don't kind of know what to do, and they end up getting caught.
Because he bring it back from he come in, man, he bring it back from way back here somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I was thinking like, man, can't you read the tape? I mean, can't you study the tape and see what you can do when he get crazy like that?
Like this form, like whoever gonna fight him next or whatever, like Ortiz probably that's a decent blueprint for you to start if you're a southpaw, I guess. And you got heart, and you got a chin, but it's not gonna.
Man, I don't see Anthony Joshua beating him either.
Fuck no.
Because
that's a waste of time. But we gonna watch it.
Anthony Joshua got some skill though. He a big dude, but man, when them arms get when they right hand, I don't see nobody getting. Because to me, Joshua ain't better than Ortiz.
No.
And he got a lot of fans. He's from UK, and they love some boxing over there. So they gonna want to protect him. So I don't think they gonna want him to fight Wilder. But he ain't gonna have no choice though.
I think sadly, Wilder might be in the wrong era as far as this heavyweight boxing go.
No, he in the right era.
No, he's in the wrong era.
Because he would have got exposed back in the day.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, he in the right era for him?
For him, yeah. But I'm talking about as far as the legends go, he in the wrong era because, we ain't got nobody really exposed.
What you saying? Oh, well, that's the right for him, though. What you mean?
Yeah.
If he was fighting back in, Tyson in them days, Lennox Lewis and them.
Lennox Lewis. Oh, my God.
Right.
Man, that motherfucker.
But now, since the heavyweights then dropped off so much,
yeah,
But I mean, I haven't seen nobody yet that can get by when he get to going that wild shit.
Well, I'm gonna say Ortiz did because that wasn't the first round he got to the wild shit. Like he tried it early in the fight and it didn't work.
He had something for his ass.
Yeah, so he just got tired too, man. It's hard. I mean,
that might have something to do with it. But see, that's also too that me. Can you stop him from getting crazy on you even in the later rounds?
You asking for too much.
Well, I mean, then you gotta beat him. You gotta go 12. So if he got the stamina to get wild and have energy in round 10, 11, 12, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
How you gonna beat him?
I don't know. And then
your whole bet was to hope he get tired and won't be able to come at you with that crazy shit in the later rounds, but he can come at you with that shit in the later rounds.
And then another issue, which I'm kind of glad Wilder didn't win, so we want to discuss this, but that weight, you know what I'm saying? He was at 214, he was sick. So I'm glad he did win, so we ain't gotta hear people say, "Oh, well, he was sick.
Yeah, he was sick.
He wasn't heavy enough." So we ain't gotta hear that. It's cool. I'm okay with that. So
yeah, dude. Ortiz fought to win though. It wasn't.
Oh yeah.
He didn't leave nothing on the table. You know what I'm saying?
He kept stepping in. He kept stepping forward. Matter of fact, he had him on the ropes. More, he had him on the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what's the name was fighting, backing up the whole fight, but I think he was trying to bait. Wilder was backing up and he was trying to bait Ortiz into a trap, and Ortiz wouldn't go for it. Right. So he just had to do that wild shit. So the minute he caught him with one shot, he get wild. You know what I'm saying? That's how he do. And then he fucking catch you. I mean, it looks sloppy, but it's effective.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That charging in, he might catch my one day. Boop, throw that.
I know. I was like, can't nobody get in between them wild shots and get in there inside or something? I don't know. I mean, but he hit him with an uppercut. That's when the last punch of the fight. He hit him with an uppercut, man. To and go ahead and put him down with that.
Lifted his whole neck up.
Yeah, man, it was a brutal. It was some beautiful knockdowns.
Yeah, I'm a Wilder fan, but I kind of found myself, kind of pulling for Ortiz a little bit with his strategy he had. Like, hey, this is a nice ass strategy. Like, wait a minute, we got something here, I think.
Yeah, you felt his heart. I felt it too, man. I'm like, dude, you got this fight. That's how I was like, okay. First, I was like, go for the knockout. Go for the knockout. When he had him in trouble in the 7th. Right. And then when what's his name started to get his legs back and I started to see it in the 9 and 10, I was like, just kind of box him, man. Just box. Just
stay back.
Right.
Stay back.
Just stay back and box him. Get them legs, move them legs.
Man, stay tight. Oh, back up. Stay tight. Stay tight.
He didn't use the ring enough, but hey, either way, man, it was a dope ass fight, man. Right. Dude got some heart. I'd like to see Ortiz more in the future. I don't know. When you almost 40, when you take that loss like that, sometimes you don't see that dude no more.
It's gonna be because I think he fought Wilder too well for them to be like, okay, well that's it for you.
Right.
He got something left. They gonna give him something.
Right. I mean, I would like to see him again, but now I want to see Wilder and Joshua. But first Joshua got to beat Parker. But I think he can beat Parker though. Parker cool. Parker make a lot of mistakes too. Well, I'm telling you, Joshua is real fundamental. He's got a lot of fundamentals. Right. He's a good boxer though. He's a good boxer, but I don't think he can handle that wild shit though. No. When Wilder get to throwing those crazy wild shots, man, that's why a lot of box people get mad because they don't like seeing that kind of.
It is what it is, shit.
I know, man. Hey, it works. Hey, if it works, it works.
I'm 40-0. You can't really tell me how to fight. You don't like it, so.
And he knocked everybody out. Right. Knocked everybody that he fought out.
So what did I tell you?
Away from
him. he ain't knocking motherfuckers out for nothing. Shit, he doing something with that wild shit.
Yeah, man. So it was a good fight. It was actually a good action-packed fight. Damn, them fans, man. Hey,
yeah, New York a motherfucker, man.
Hey, I don't appreciate them booing them like that, man. They was booing them just when they slowed down the action for a little bit.
Right.
When they catch their breath, they booing them. I'm like, come on, y'all. It's a good fight.
These niggas, y'all gotta respect, man. They gotta size each other up. They just can't go shit, every punch is a magnitude. You know what I'm saying?
And we talking about heavyweight
right.
punching. You know,
They no,
they put on a show for heavyweights.
Not no featherweights, no middleweights. This is heavy. Like we're big. You know, everything hurts. Shit.
Yeah. So, but they put on a hell of a show. It's a good fight. Ortiz put up a hell of a fight. Wilder, hats goes off to Wilder. Got the knockout.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He got the knockout. He do what he do. Sloppy, but hey, I wish Wilder would use his jab more. I wish somebody would work with Wilder and teach him how to jab.
He can't do it, I don't think, man.
I'm just saying his fights could be a lot better looking if he jabbed more.
With that long ass reach, anyway.
Yeah,
What was it,
but
78
make it
inches?
so bad when he do jab, he hit.
How many inches is it?
It's 83.
80? Yeah, I thought I said 70.
83.
That's ridiculous.
Or I think it's 83. Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
and I'm looking like, dude. And when he jab, he hit, but he don't jab. He look for the right hand. He constantly look for the right hand. That's his money hand.
Right.
But the thing is, he could jab a lot and keep people from even coming in. You know, he can set up the right hand. And he can, you know what I'm saying? His fights can look a lot better. I don't see why his trainers ain't working with him on that. But it's probably because the same thing with Tyson. You knock motherfuckers out every fight. You ain't even worried about your training. Just knock the next guy out, you know?
Get your stamina up, get your legs right, and just go in there and whoop ass.
Yeah, so respect for Wilder. He won the fight. Beautiful ass fight. I mean, a little sloppy, but the fight was beautiful because it kept us entertained. They was banging the whole fight.
That was a good ass fight.
So we're gonna wrap up. Knockout, 10th round knockout, Wilder. Ortiz, hell of a fight though. All right, so we're gonna move on to some other stuff.
Respect.